All right, so we have a new Whisper board. This isn't going to replace the old one. We're still going to sell the old one to support the black box units, but this is to support the new RFID readers that solves a lot of issues that people were having with the old RFID readers. So a couple great features in here, I've talked about it before, is that it has you can program the cards with a button on it. You no longer need the master key that everyone loses. These can be read very close to each other, so you can easily do a half an inch apart and comfortably read. That was never possible with this unit, but the trade-off is read distance. So this is a much shorter read range. I mean, these things were crazy, 2+ inches at times. These now are half an inch to an inch, so much shorter read range. The read direction is front to back, no longer off the tip, and but it's mountable. Unlike these, which they weren't reading great on that. They read best from the tip. These units read best from the side, and the actual mounting holes are in the correct orientation. So that's wonderful. These units are also going to be slightly cheaper, so also another perk. New unit, very similar to before, a couple little changes. We have an indicator LED when it's powered on. We can handle a little more current through the relay, so we can easily put about 5 amps through that relay. No problem, but the other one was limited to 3. It's the same exact hookup, so you hook them in from the end to the front, and then based on how many you have plugged in, so instance I have these 2 plugged in, I only want the second dip switch on. So the on is towards me in this instance, so you flip the second dip switch on. And you can see once all units are placed, it triggers. Again, like the old unit, you can hook up anything else you want. So as long as you put 12 to 5 volts into the signal pin, you can add additional sensors. So I'll hook a push button up as well. So now we have 3 hooked up. I want to have the third dip switch on. And now these are already true, and now I need to press the button. Now that gives us the relay. So that's great. And if for some crazy reason you wanted to hook up the old black box relay RFID, that works. You just need to switch the polarity on the servo cable just for that unit. That's the only difference between these, is they both run on 12 volts. They're both 125 kilohertz RFID, so the tags are interchangeable. The only difference is the polarity is swapped. So if we wanted to do that, we have 4 units hooked up. So now we flip the 4 dip switch, and now I need to be holding this button as well. And if I take this tag to the black box, and if I hold down this button, you'll see that. So all of these conditions need to be true for that relay to trigger. Whole lot of things you can do with that. Really fun and really flexible. There's a 10 unit as well. This is just the 5 unit, and that's that.